there, welcome to Inquiring Minds. My name is Doug, and I'm back with another Murray's Moments fountain pen review. Murray is the Grand Imperial Poobah of our local Calgary Pen Club, and generously loans me some of the amazing fountain pens that he has in his collection to share with you. The latest pen that I borrowed from Murray is this exquisite platinum Izumo Yakumo Bayakudan. Boy, say that 10 times fast. Izumo Yakumo Bayakudan. Now you may say, but Professor Doug, that's easy for you to say. And I would just respond by saying,
どこかに行って
This beautiful ebonite Maki-e Urushi lacquer fountain pen takes its cloud motif from the most important and ancient Shinto shrine in Japan, the Izumo Shrine. But the main fountain pen parts of the pen are from the Platinum President. I'm going to compare the Platinum President to Murray's Platinum Izumo Yakumo Bayakudan and show you the difference. Spoiler alert, the difference is about $1,000. I'll show you the parts and features of this pen, show some size comparisons and measurements, and then provide a writing sample. And then I'll talk about what I like and what I don't like so much about this fountain pen. First, let me read you a little something about this incredible work of art from the sale page at the Nibsmith. The floating clouds painted on the ceiling of the Izumo Shrine are used as the motif on the Platinum Izumo Yakumo Bayakudan. Starting with an ebonite cap and barrel, gold leaf is first applied to the entire surface. A sea of clouds is then painted around the pen with silver powder, and kintsunago, which is gold dust, is spread throughout as an accent. Additional floating clouds are then painted in highly colored urushi in red, green, and orange. To accentuate the design, the outlining has been drawn in silver. Lastly, multi-layers of tsuki-urushi, which is a transparent lacquer, are applied as the finish. Over time, the tsuki-urushi becomes increasingly more transparent, allowing the design to appear more vibrant and vivid. Each piece created using Maki-e is hand-finished by skilled artisans using an amazing number of processes combined with the traditional artistic techniques taking many weeks and months to complete. Each Platinum Izumo fountain pen is packaged in a wooden box with a pen kimono and includes a single cartridge and converter. I'm not sure when Murray bought this pen, but I'm sure he'll enjoy watching the colors evolve on this beautiful hand painting. I mentioned the guts of this pen was simply a Platinum President. Here's my Platinum President, and I bought this about 3 years ago at Cult Pens. I can't remember the price, but I think it's in the neighborhood of $175. You can see as I remove the sections and the converters from both pens that the units are identical and interchangeable. Since I bought my Platinum President, Platinum has discontinued the model. I assume they've kept making the nib, feed, section, and converter units because many of the high-end variations of the Izumo use this same President nib, feed, and section. The nibs are identical, they both say President, and are 18 karat gold number 6 size nibs. In this case, both of them are broads, and there is a plastic feed. But that's where the similarity ends. The cap, body, and clip of the Izumo is completely different in every way with the President. The President's cap and barrel are made of injection molded plastic, where the Izumo is turned ebonite with an elaborate hand finishing process that I described earlier. This and other Platinum Maki-e lacquer pens are made with the Maki-e process known as Taka Maki-e, literally meaning raised sprinkled pictures. Maki-e is a representative lacquerware technique that originated in Japan around 1200 years ago. Maki-e is done by painting lacquer motifs on the surface of a piece using a fine brush and then sprinkling gold powder onto the lacquer before it hardens, producing luxurious decorations. There are various styles of Maki-e, including Togidashi Maki-e, which is a burnished Maki-e, Hira Maki-e, which is a flat Maki-e, and Taka Maki-e, raised Maki-e. And this is the Taka Maki-e, not to be confused with Taki Maki-e. Maki-e is a lavish technique for producing brilliant gold and silver motifs on lacquer ground and is frequently used in conjunction with other decorative techniques, such as mother of pearl inlay, which is Raden, metal inlay, Hyoman, and eggshell inlay, Rankaku. Now let's take a look at this pen. It's a cigar shape, large pen. You can see that the President itself is a larger pen than the 3776 Platinum, but it is dwarfed by the Izumo. From the top, we see the rounded top finial. We see a very specialized platinum clip, which says Platinum engraved on the top, a sword-type shape, and is very springy and usable. The Maki-e painting of clouds extends across the cap and is filled with all kinds of gold fleck, which reflect different colors. The cap transitions to the barrel with more of the Maki-e hand painting and gold fleck. Look at that. Beautiful. And ends at the rounded cigar-shaped end. The cap unscrews with one turn to reveal the Platinum President No. 6 size 18 karat gold nib, plastic section with a gold ring at the top, and then the ebonite cap rings, and then a taper up to the barrel. This makes this pen very, very comfortable in the hand. The President already is a very comfortable pen, but this little ramp up to the large barrel actually sits right where my thumb sits, and that makes it beautiful. Now, because this is Maki-e hand-painted urushi lacquer, you're not going to want to post that pen, even though it posts. But again, this pen does not belong to me, so I won't even attempt to post it. You don't want to scratch that urushi lacquer. And the inside of the cap shows a plastic cap seal that seals the nib from evaporation. I don't believe this particular model is available anymore, as it's not present on the Platinum website, but there are many different varieties of paintings that are made on exactly this model and shape of ebonite pen by Platinum. And depending on your retailer, you're going to pay between $1,000 and $1,500 depending on the model. That seems to be the range that I'm seeing. Now let's look at some size comparisons. And here is the Platinum Izumo Maki-e Urushi with a Jinhao 9019, a Platinum President, a Wingsong 629, and a Pilot Metropolitan for scale. I'm not going to show them posted because this should not be posted, but let's look at them unposted. And here they are unposted. The Jinhao is a steel number 8 size nib. The President is 18 karat gold, identical nib to that one. This is a 14 karat gold number 6 size nib on the Wingsong 629, and of course that's a steel number 5 size on the Pilot Metropolitan. Now let's look at some measurements, and I'll be back with a writing sample. And we're back with the writing portion of the review. This is Clairefontaine 90 GSM paper, and this is the Platinum Izumo Yakumo Bayakudan. You pronounce that any way you wish, and you'll be correct. And let's check the wetness. Well, it's decently wet, and this nib is very, very smooth, with a lot of pencil-like feedback, which is typical of Platinum nibs, especially this Platinum President nib. And the ink is Murray's favorite ink, Iroshizuku Kujaku. That's the line variation. There isn't a lot. You can press out a little bit, but this, even being an 18 karat gold nib, I should put that down here, 18 karat gold, number 6 size nib. So even being 18 karat gold, a little bit bouncy, but not as much as you expect. And then it has to do with the arched shape of that nib. I find it very pleasant, and I love my Platinum President nib. And the line this nib makes, being abroad, is between a 0.5 to 0.6 millimeter, which makes it a Western fine to medium, or a Japanese medium to broad. And of course it is a Japanese broad nib. And for our quote. And for some reverse writing, it's thinner and drier, and with a lot more feedback, but it's actually not too bad for you sketchers. although I'm not sure that you put a Maki-e in your backpack to go sketching. And for some quick writing. That feed has no issues keeping up with this very juicy nib. So what do I like and what do I not like about this beautiful pen? Well, what's not to like? I like the big, fat size. I love the ebonite. Again, with ebonite, it feels so warm in the hand. But especially this gorgeous Maki-e hand-painted urushi lacquer design is just gorgeous in the hand with all that gold sparkle. And it's very subdued as well. It's not like bling. It's just lovely to look at. And I know that this is going to evolve over time and that design is going to get brighter and brighter as that clear lacquer gets more and more transparent over time. Of course, I've reviewed my Platinum President before, and you can see that video by clicking right up here. In that review, I talked about how wonderful that toothy feedback is of that Platinum 18 karat gold nib. This nib and section unit is identical to the Platinum President. It is a Platinum President. It's unfortunate that they've discontinued the President model. I prefer it over the 3776 model as it's a little bit girthier, but this pen takes that Platinum President, nice thick section, and makes it even thicker and more substantial in the hand. It's a very light pen as well, being ebonite, but the writing experience is just superb with this pen. Of course, the biggest drawback here is the plus $1,000 price tag of these pens. But again, you're getting an individual handmade, hand-painted work of art with these pens, so that's not going to be cheap. This urushi Maki-e process takes weeks and weeks and weeks to make by skilled artisans. So that's going to come at a price tag. Of course, the Platinum President is just injection molded plastic, and so that's going to cost a lot less. And super thanks go out to my main man, Murray, the Grand Imperial Poobah of our Calgary Pen Club. Thank you so much, Murray, for loaning me this gorgeous pen, along with two other gorgeous pens that I've already reviewed as part of Murray's Moments. And I'm going to be getting this pen back to you, I think, this weekend. So if you've missed it, you'll get it back in your hands again. Thank you so much. And thank you for watching. If you like this video, you can like and subscribe, and don't forget to ring that bell to get instant notifications whenever a new video is posted. And you can join as a member of my channel for only 99 cents a month, and I guarantee I'll answer your comments in the comment section, and you'll get cool emojis, badges, sneak peek unboxing videos, as well as instant access to my videos the moment I post them. And that just leaves it for me to say, thank you for watching. And that's all she wrote.
I made this.